Leo, 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 I care for you so. I felt to do a little longer spread for you today. I feel like you need it. I feel like you need some advice and some direction. Whatever Leo I am tapping into today, you will know if this is for you, okay? Leo, I see a dramatic journey from a state of scarcity and isolation into a painful, necessary ending that finally leads to healing and emotional balance for you. The cards suggest moving away from rigid and self-defeating behaviors toward a more balanced life. Let me break this down, okay? You're likely emerging from a period of deep financial and emotional insecurity. Yeah, that has reached a definite breaking point and a conclusion. You're adopting a more analytical, detached, and authoritative mindset to establish a new stable foundation, basically. Yeah, there's been a period of feeling financially insecure, losing independence, and even overspending, which has led to confusion. It's led to illusion and having too many choices as well. You're breaking away from traditional rigid ways of thinking and established structures that were leading to a total painful collapsed ending. This is a necessary ending. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, this necessary ending is followed by a period of healing and of moderation and rebalancing. Yeah, you're overcoming the poverty consciousness, a feeling of being left out in the cold, and by confronting a painful but a necessary ending and finally finding balance and harmony through that moderation. I have advice I see here. I see a lot of advice here. You need to address a situation. Yeah, there's a need for you to address the situation here where rigid control is actually clashing with a lack of confidence, with insecurity, and causing creative blocks, okay? Changing your approach into no longer being a tyrant or a dictator because it causes issues, okay? You may be trying to micromanage a situation or even a person too tightly. The advice here is to just loosen your grip, okay? Just let others lead and adopt a more flexible approach. Yeah, your lack of self-confidence and jealousy and insecurity are hindering your progress. You're hiding your talents and feeling like you're in a creative rut. And you're burning out by trying to be both overly commanding and productive. So the advice here in that is to just take a step back Yeah, just take a step back and rest rather than pushing harder. If you have given your power away to an insecure authority figure, you are being warned to stop allowing them to dominate you. You need to rekindle your inner fire to find creative, fun activities that inspire you rather than just forcing through with logic and rigid rules. Yeah. If if you're dealing with like a bossy, stubborn colleague, if it's not a bossy, stubborn colleague, then if you're in a leadership position, then you're being too harsh, okay, and restrictive as well. So the advice here is to just stop, to just reassess and act with more empathy rather than just trying to command, which is proving ineffective. So whether that's you or a bossy colleague that you're dealing with, okay, that's what needs to be done. There's also power struggles with one person. One person is acting controlling, and then it's like the other is feeling insecure and jealous. The advice here in this part is just to communicate and find balance rather than trying to force your will. And now when it comes to your own personal self, you're likely in a phase where you're being too hard on yourself. Yeah, you're being too hard on yourself, and you're also lacking the confidence to make necessary changes that are much needed. So you're being advised to just stop hiding what makes you special. And stop relying on external validation to feel worthy. Yeah, just move from the rigid, the anxious control to just relaxed, to confident, and find a way to have a more creative leadership, not controlling, not being harsh, not being too demanding. That's what I have here. Well, do you want me to pull signs, and we can just see what signs you may possibly be dealing with here. Okay, so you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. We got Sagittarius again. Okay, Leo. Okay. Oh gosh, I have two decks mixed in here, and let's see. Sagittarius. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I have two Sagittarius cards that are upright, which is good. But then we have one Sagittarius that's reversed. And we've got Virgo that's coming out here. And we have Cancer reversed. And we got Pisces. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. I think we will actually pull from this deck right here. Yeah. Okay, heartache and loss. Okay, so someone here is feeling heartache and loss. Someone here just wants harmony, but the harmony doesn't seem to be there. Okay, transformation. This situation is transformative, okay? Yeah. If you're feeling trapped in fear, it's time to release any fear that you may be feeling. I'm looking at transformation, rebirth, okay, and upgrade. Well, anytime that you go through any kind of transformation is like a rebirth, and you can't help but to upgrade, so become a better individual for it. So this is a transformative situation, okay, and it was transformative through heartache and through loss, and a time of feeling trapped in fear. Okay, this individual was, someone here was a lover, okay, and there were ugly spells being done on this person, on someone here, which was really messed up. And now, I don't know, I mean, were you doing this, Leo, or, towards the Sag? And now you feel regret, you feel remorse, you feel guilt, you feel guilty. Yeah, this was a cult or a coven, okay, that you took part with against a divine being. This Sagittarius here, let me show you. I'm going to show you all the Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Where's the other Sagittarius? Sagittarius. There may have been a Sagittarius also involved that was not in there right. Okay, but reversed. We got the Pisces. We got the Virgo. We have the reversed Cancer. Okay, all involved maybe or in the chart. Okay. Yeah, we got insecurity that came out here. Okay. And we have unconditional love. This person had unconditional love for you and was actually nurturing towards you. And you went ahead and you took part in doing spell work to make this person look ugly. This could be literal, like, mirror magic spells to ruin the way that this person's face looks or their body. Also, how people view them. Maybe people to look at them as an ugly individual instead of the beautiful individual they are heart-wise. Okay. Did you pay somebody, Leo, to do this, or someone paid you? There was a Gemini that is in negative behavior that was involved in this. Yeah, this Gemini is nervous and tense, superficial, and inconsistent. Yeah, you were attached. You had toxic cords and bad habits, and you run from situations. You are what you would call an avoidant. You don't face what you need to face. Okay, if you're just looking to escape and be avoidant instead of facing what you need to face head on, it makes you a coward. Okay, so it's important that you don't run, you don't be an avoidant, and don't try to escape what you have caused or taken part in. Okay, well, here we have Sagittarius again. Sagittarius. Okay, yeah. Scarcity, lack, poverty, and struggle. You wanted this for this person, but this is what was handed to you. You were being a player. You were being non-committal. Okay. when all this person was unconditional love and nurturing and kind and loving. Yeah. Now, you know, maybe this union that you did get into, it's now in the with the authorities. It's now become a legal court matter. Okay. Yeah. Because you were under an illusion, not only you, but everybody basically involved. So we've had a liar here. We've had a liar in the mix here, and someone that's been impersonating the Sagittarius. Yeah. But this individual is connected to Source, which is the Most High. Someone's parents or an older couple also was involved in this as well. This person may have been an ally or friend at one point, like a confidant, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. There will be unexpected money coming in for this individual. And this is the ending, okay? This is endings, no more, okay? Yeah. And there will be a gift given as well to this individual. This individual is a healer. Yeah, this individual is a high priestess and will receive money again. We have 3 money cards. Are you having an awakening right now, Leo, of who this person is? This individual is going to be a rich girl. There were love spells done on her. She's a mature woman. Yes, this is court. It was real love, okay? But now this is a legal matter with this priestess, okay? And there was a priest in here also. That could have been an authority figure that you are dealing with, okay? Yeah, and now, because the way you're living, see the entity attachment. That is a demonic spirit that is attached to you, Leo, okay? Yeah. Yeah, there's been animosity against this individual. Animosity, okay? Oh, what do you want to say to this person, Leo? What do you want to say to this person that only had love and cared about you? That you treated this way with a coven, a cult. What do you have to say to this individual here? You're obsessed with this person. You're dangerously toxic and unhealthy to this individual. You're a karmic, okay? Which, you know, any time that you have animosity or jealousy or you know, try to want to be controlling, it makes you a karmic to anybody. So then you would just be, you know, a karmic individual altogether. A karmic needs healing. That's what a karmic is. And this Sagittarius, which is the healer, is one that could bring you healing. And you attack this person. Okay? So now there's legal issues. Once again, court, judges, immigration, and lawyers. Yeah. Yeah, you're always partying. Yeah, and you're being a player. Maybe you thought this person was nothing. But this person is a Queen rising. Stepping into power, praised, and coming up in the spotlight. That's this person. This person will shine. And this person's shine irritates you. That's unfortunate for you, Leo. That's a huge loss for you. Huge. This person's dodging bullets. Blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, and protected by haters. So you and this cult have been haters towards the Sagittarius. This Sagittarius is blocking all the negativity because that's the power the Sagittarius holds. This Sagittarius has the power to block any cult activity. This individual has what you could never understand. Are you awakening to that now? You're all crazy people. The Sagittarius has been escaping crazy people. You individuals are wolves in sheep's clothing. You pretend to be one way, but you are another. And now what? You want to come in and you want to kiss ass. To me, an ass is a donkey, but I know in the way that you think and see, it's the other way around. Because you don't think and see like a spiritual being that's full of love and that's nurturing and kind and can heal people. So now you're rejected. You rejected this person and you're being rejected by the Most High. This person is unbothered and at peace, because that's who this person is. This person moves in silence. Oh, there's total destruction taking place. You were what you would call a twin flame. God, the King of Heaven. Mathiel. Rejuvenating. Wait, rejuvenation. Let's see if I can read this okay. Ooh, the writing is so tiny. Rejuvenation. Oh my heck. The mercy of God that gives long life. This person has mercy from the Most High God who gives life. Oh, well, let's see. You need healing. Geranium. Geraniums might be good for you right now, okay? Asia, are you trying to leave? What do you want to say to this Sagittarius, Leo? I'm getting lost in the memories. Have you been thinking about memories? Yeah, you did run away. I ran away. Yes, you did. That's what you did. I want more than what we have. Okay. I am playing games on purpose. Yes. I am afraid to get close to people. Yes, you live in fear. You lack confidence. You live in scarcity. Yeah. You have codependency. That just came to me. If you let me, I'll take care of you. How can you take care of someone, Leo, when you can't take care of you? Exactly. Don't trust me. Yeah. You still can't be trusted, Leo. This situation will transform you because you won't have a choice. Destruction's coming in. You won't have a choice due to the choices that you made. The Temple of Poison and the silence. There's been complete silence. Yeah. Okay. What do you think? What did you really think? Forearm muscles. Your forearm muscles could be bothering you at this time, or someone around you, okay? Superficial veins and arteries of the neck, head and neck, which comes from tension. Arteries of spinal cord, instant distribution, or that's about to happen. Your back and your spinal cord. Yeah. 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 Okay. I'm looking at the lungs, thorax. Could be issues of you, could be issues of people in the coal or whatever around you. No, could, yeah. The Magician. There is magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. Yes, you can. Through transformation. Through all the advice that was given you. The High Priestess. This is the Sag. This is the time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. Nothing is hidden from this person's intuition, Leo. Nothing. Does that make you mad? Because I feel you feel mad. Does that make you mad? True. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. This is the truth, Leo. Thriving, yes. And transformation, and trust, and truth, and wisdom. Yeah. Well, okay. Apparently you don't believe in God, so because you don't, I think we'll go ahead and pull a Bible card. Matthew chapter 6, verse 22. The eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light. So you know what that means, Leo? It means if your eyes are unhealthy, then your whole body is full of darkness. That can be anything. Materialism, lust, whatever. It's the ways of the world. That's what that is. Okay? That was Matthew chapter 6, verse 22. Okay. Well, Leo, I hope this helped you. Okay? And I will be back next week on Thursday. Bye for now.